YouTube, good morning. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. I threw a post out there stating why I believe that the tariffs will lead to a more stable economy. And I know some people say stay out the comment section. The comments were very respectful. So thank you. Uh, thank you, world. For sitting down and saying, "Hey, you're wrong. You're misinformed about tariffs." I know about tariffs. Anything I give my opinion on, I do some research, and it's kind of like I told my wife. I said, "Hey, you were complaining about the price of avocados, and you were complaining about the price of avocados last week." I said, "Watch those avocados skyrocket. Watch." So I'm well aware of what tariffs does to the economy. However, however, it's my opinion that we have a lot of things that we can do here within our own United States of America. Remember, I was born in '78. So I remember when our manufacturing companies were here. I grew up in Chicago. I grew up around the one of the largest Ford plants, stuff that was made here. When we had a thriving, remember, this was the golden age. This was considered, if you look it up on in any source, the '80s were called the golden years, not the '70s. Use the '80s, but that's because we had a thriving economy. We had a lot of stuff, a lot of goods and services that we produced were actually here. California has the ability to produce avocados. Yes, they'll be seasonal, but we have the same. We can produce them just the same way. How are we getting them before? But because we are now the American consumer, we consume, we consume, we consume, we consume. We need to have we need to have another source to keep up with the amount of consumption that we're doing. This is just my belief. I'm like, okay, we're going to impose tariffs now. Now, I did question China. I said America is indebted to China, so that'll be like me going to somebody that I owe money to and saying, okay, I'm going to tax you for blah blah blah. I said, I wonder how that's going to work out. I also do believe on the side of the Bible. Yeah, I read the book. There's going to come a time where we're not going to be able to buy or sell. We're starting to see. We're starting to see, and the Bible will call this birth pains. Yeah, we're actually starting to see the birth pains. COVID was a birth pain. COVID, where you had family turned against family. You can't come in here unless you got the shot. You can't. We're starting to actually see birth pains of biblical prophecy starting to come forth. This may be a precursor. This may be something as a precursor as to what is to come. It's just my belief. I said this may. I don't really understand it. This may lead to a more stable economy. This could lead to an all-out tariff war. At the same time, it's almost like Trump and his administration want to put the squeeze. That's exactly what's happening. I understand what's going on. I understand from a thuggish point of view. I understand. I said, this dude is coming in and he's trying to put the squeeze on these other countries, saying that, hey, you guys are benefiting from us, but man, we ain't benefiting from y'all. We're not benefiting from you. Just a friendly hello. It's time that America take a what's in it for me stance. We're gonna see how this pans out. Thank you for your respectful comments. I could be wrong. My wife will tell you all the time, that's Josh's favorite thing. This is my opinion, but I could be wrong. But I'm going back to a time again in the 80s where we were producing a lot of our goods and services here. We didn't have to go abroad for avocados. We didn't have to go abroad for milk. Hello, Wisconsin. Now they did have some stuff that said made it in USA, but I heard that was a city in Mexico. But normally for a lot of things that we needed, we did not have to go abroad. Is Trump trying to say that, yo, we don't have to go abroad? I wonder how he felt when the NAFTA agreement in 1992 came about. I wonder, did he say that's the only thing that you got to make this make sense. How, that was one of my questions. It's like, how is this going to be? I feel it's going to be good for the economy. It's going to lead to a more stable economy for us. I'm not saying for the world. I'm saying for the U.S. economy. Yeah, things are going to go up. Let me close the door before I say this. Let me close the door before I say this. But here's the thing. Okay, prices and stuff is going to go up. When has ninjas ever complained about the price of Jordans going up? When I said America is so resilient that whatever they want, they are still going to get. We're gonna still buy them eggs. We have no other choice. I said, but as long as there's a way to make money, we should, hey, let the price of eggs go up. As long as we're able to make the money. You see what I'm saying? I said, as long as, and keep this in mind, we've always been able to sit there. Black people, we spend the most. We still make it happen. I said, so that's not really a major concern. I said, when it's not a major concern yet. I know people be like, it's not a major concern yet. Whew. I'm just trying to see how this pans out. I didn't get any thumbs up for the last video, and I knew it. I said I'm gonna get some pushback. I don't do videos for thumbs up anyways. I appreciate actually more of the comments, more of the engaging comments. That was just my belief. At the same time, it's like I told my wife, I said I'm gonna sit back and see how this pans out. Because if you look at the book, I encourage everybody to read the book. Read the Bible. I'm gonna put it like that. Read the book. Read from cover to cover, and don't read it as a religious text. Read it as a history book, and go all the way to the back when we talk about Russia, the bear, China, the dragon. Read all of those symbols, and you're gonna find out that what's going on is actually happening right now. Right now. So that's the reason why I said I'm gonna sit back, and this is gonna be a next interesting 4 years. After after his office is done with, we're gonna be at 25, 6. We're going to be at the year 2029, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, going into the year 2030. Now I thought the Democrats were gonna take office. I was very surprised that we elected Trump again. Very surprised, because I believe in biblical prophecy. I believe everything in Agenda 2030 was supposed to come to pass. But let's do the math. Stay tuned. Again, the comments are appreciated. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. But yeah, I'm well enough informed to state why I am saying something. I was like, yeah, I understand how tariffs go, and I'm like, ooh, but I just at the same time, I believe I said this is going to lead to a more stable American economy, but I could be wrong. Peace.